Hi guys, this is Tal, and it's time to enter the maze. Hi guys, welcome to episode 4, and the focus of this episode is to break our losing streak. I'm tired of losing. It's like playing Russian roulette, guys, and let's be honest, it's a pretty shit game. If you, in a worst case scenario, if you lose, you're dead and you can't play Hearthstone. In a best case scenario, you're going to have a headache for life. You're probably going to have a weird shaped head. And lastly, it's a pretty good bet that your head's going to tingle every time somebody answers their mobile phone. But if you win, well, guess what? You get to live, which is what you're doing now anyway. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about was how we can make these episodes a little bit more exciting, because I don't think I'd like watching some guy who is kind of playing Hearthstone pretty poorly. He's on a losing streak. I'd rather watch something else, like open some cards. So let's get stuck in opening some cards, guys. I have a little surprise for you, and let's be honest, if you play Hearthstone, you kind of know already that you don't need much of an excuse to fork out some cash and buy some decks, because it's kind of cool. So I decided to use you guys as an excuse, because I really didn't want you to watch any more losses. So I thought, hey, we could start this episode with some opening decks, and that is a cool thing. So I'm kind of happy with that decision making. So I've chosen 7. I wanted to get 7 decks. I reckon it's good value, and man, I love playing this game, so I don't mind forking out a little bit from time to time. So I chose Classic because I actually took some time out and I watched some of the 2015 Hearthstone World Championships. And I didn't even know there was such a thing. In fact, I haven't even seen the World Championships of any game whatsoever. So, admittingly, I've been living in a cave, and I wear rags, kind of like Moses, maybe? I don't know. But watching this World Championship kind of helped me realize that, I need some more decks, guys. I need more decks. So I looked at some of the characters, and it seemed like everyone in the World Championships is, they kind of have like maybe a Druid deck, and the Warlock decks were pretty popular, and I like playing both of those decks too. Now, I've played all the characters, just doing my dailies to get free gold so I can get free decks, which is awesome. Free decks is awesome. So I had to make a choice, and so I've kind of decided that I'm going to run with a Druid and a Warlock as my second and third deck. And if I come to the point where I realize that I can't get any further with a Hunter, then I'll have one of these 2 decks to fall back on. And if we ever get to a point where we can play some low-level competition, then maybe, just maybe, we can use these other 2 decks. But anyway, let's open some cards. Here we go. We've got a rare. And we've got a legendary! Sorry if that was too loud. I'm pumped. Second card. We've got a rare and a legendary already. So, unbelievable. I can't believe it. First deck we've opened together, guys, and we've got a legendary. So our rare are looking... there is actually a rare. We've got a few cards we need, but the rare that we're chasing is Keeper of the Grove for the Druid deck. And is there anything for... not for the Warlock. Arcane Golem. That's okay. Still can't believe it. What are we after here? Gee, we're after a few. We Blood Mage Thalnos, Sylvana. We're also chasing Lord Jaraxxus. So, I wonder what we're going to get. I'm just pausing for effect. Build up a little bit of suspense. I'm going to take a screenshot of this bad boy too, so that we can use it on the thumbnail, because everyone loves opening decks, and the coolest thing about opening decks is opening a golden legendary. We got the beast, but who cares, because The Beast, I don't think that he's really in any of the decks that I know of, but because he's golden, we get 1600 dust for him. So if you think we should dust the Beast, leave it in the comments. Okay, we got another rare, common, another rare. We got 2 rares in the second deck, guys. So we're just going to fly through these commons. Now remember, we're after Keeper of the Grove. So we just got a legendary, so who cares what we get, right? But every deck counts. We need these cards. So we're also chasing some epics, but the only rare we're after is Keeper of the Grove. So let's see what we can get here. Okay, Starfall Golden. We're on a roll. We get a golden Starfall. We don't need it, but that's okay. Bloodsuck Corsair. Okay. Third deck. Common. We got another rare. Okay, so that's just the basic promise. Keeper of the Grove, Mana Addict. Okay, not quite. Okay, we're nearly halfway there. Rare, common, and 2 rares. Okay, so all they promise is that you'll get 1 rare per deck. So we're doing pretty well here, guys. And we got another Eagle Horn Bow, so there's going to be some dust for us. Okay. And another... Oh, we've got an epic. Okay, common. So we've got an epic here. So, look, we need Big Game Hunter. That's the one that stands out the most. And we also need Force of Nature and Ancient of Lore for our Druid deck. So there's 3 there that we do need. But of course, who knows what comes in later. Who knows what deck we might play. Doomhammer. Okay, so we did need Doomhammer in our Shami deck. So I've got a mech shaman deck. Do you say shaman? I always said shaman when I played WoW, but I think I heard someone say shaman, and I haven't been able to shake it. Shaman. Just sounds cool. Okay, so I did need that card, but I think the mech shaman's really fun to play, but I don't think that he's really... I don't think he's a ball buster. I don't think he's really the deck that's going to take you through to the top 10. So here's our rare. We get our rare. This is just our Ancestral Spirit, okay. And this is our last deck, guys. But I'm still buzzing from that legendary card, so I'm just flying through this now. Okay, so we got a basic deal here. We got 1 rare out of a deck. And Keeper of the Grove. No, we've got Doomguard. Okay, so that might come in handy there in our Warlock deck, if we don't already have it. Okay, so we're going to quickly disenchant these cards. And sorry if this has been boring for you guys, but I'm just buzzing. We've got a legendary card. We got the Golden Beast, and that means, in case you guys aren't unaware of it, the Golden Legend means that we can disenchant it, even though the beast is not part of our needs. The Golden Legendary can be disenchanted for full value. So we're going to get the full 1600 dust for him. So when you disenchant a legendary, you would normally get a quarter of its value. So you get 14. So I'm just so excited. I can't count. I can't speak. Let's try again. So you get 400 arcane dust for a normal legendary if you want to dust it. But when you get a golden legendary, you can dust that for 1600. So that's a Sylvanas right there. That's a Lord Jaraxxus. So I want you guys to tell me what you think I should do with that golden legendary. Should I dust it? And if so, tell me who you think I should get. Okay, so here we go. We're into a game. Okay, this is just I can't stop thinking about that card. This is awesome. So okay, so we've got Web Spinner, Mad Scientist, Kill Command, and Haunted Creeper. And we've got the coin. I'm happy with that. Man, I don't care if I lose this game. I'm just pumped. Okay, so they've opened with the Mana Worm, and yeah, guys, that's bullshit. I do care if I am so competitive. I absolutely do care if I lose this game. So we're going to go for the throat here. We're going to take this mage down. So the mana worm's always tricky to handle, and every time the mage casts a spell, their attack goes up 1. So if they play it cleverly, they can end up with a really cheap minion that's got a lot of punch. And with 3 there, they're kind of hard to handle in the early stages of the game. So obviously here, on my second turn, looking to get the Mad Scientist into play. And that gives me a 3 attack on the board as well, which is going to be enough to deal with with his minion. And obviously I'm looking to cash out the web spinner and get a better card. We love the cards. And I love having Hunter's Mark in my hand. That is an awesome card. Okay, so I've decided here that I'm going to put damage on the face because he's going to need to make a decision on what he wants to attack. And so I get that 1 damage to the mage's face for free. Now he's brought in the beast. And what a discount. He got that for 3 mana. So I'm not exactly sure why he got that discounted. And that's a 6 mana card. So we're lucky that, yeah, that's... I'll have to find out how he did that, because that's a 9/7 in round 3. That is crazy. Alright. Okay, well, this is why we love Hunter's Mark. Having it in the early stages of the game has virtually ensured our ability to remove that card and keep control in the early stages of the game. So there's our web spinner. We get a dire wolf, which is pretty cool. And we can bring out the eagle horn bow, which is going to give us our 3 damage to take out the mana worm. And we've got board control and we've got some minions on the board. So we're pretty happy with that. We're down to 24. We've got 3-1. We've got the Mad Scientist on the board, and he's going to give us our secret, which will give us some extra durability on our eagle horn bow, which is pretty handy. Now we look like we're doing pretty well. He's got 2 mana left, and he's played a mech card. Well, that's interesting. So we've seen a beast, a dragon, and a mech. So what sort of deck is this? Okay, so we've got Unleash the Hounds. Here we're looking... We've got 4 mana. We want to take care of... We want to make sure we maintain board control. We've got the dire wolf there, which is always fun to have out on the board, and we could put the spider, the haunted creeper, on the other side of the direwolf alpha, which is going to give that a buff as well, which could be a good play. It'll be mana efficient, and it would ensure we have 2 beasts on the board, which would give us the full 5 damage for kill command next round. And that'd also give us the option to play our freezing trap or steady shot next round as well. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm thinking ahead next turn and the turn after, which is something I wasn't doing not so long ago. So I guess we must be making some improvement. So there we go, we've taken advantage of the direwolf alpha's buff. So a minion on either side of him has a +1, so all of a sudden our minions are starting to look like they've got a little bit of a punch. And of course next round we've got kill command, and we could either play steady shot or we can play our freezing trap depending on what he does this round. Oh yeah, there's a knife juggler, and I'm not going to make the sound, the famous Tal's knife juggler sound effect. I'm only going to make that sound when I play and get some hits out of our knife juggler. Okay, so he's playing mechs now with the knife juggler, so he's putting some face damage down. We got Dr. Boom. That's pretty handy. We'll be able to coin into that next round. Oh, okay. So he's decided to pull the pin. He's seen... Okay, that sometimes happens, and I really don't know why. I promise that I do not know Pop Secret. Okay, so, well, that's a win, guys, and we were looking to break our losing streak and to get some wins on the board, so we've finally done that. We got a golden legendary at the start of this episode, and we finished it off with a win. So let's hope that we can continue this win streak. We're on 19 and 2 stars, that's our ranking, and our mission is to move through the ranks all the way to legend, and this season, all I'm hoping is that we can get a few more wins on the board and get better than rank 10. And that's what we did last season. And I'm hoping to improve as a player and try and make my way through, all the way through to legend. And you guys are on for the ride. So thanks for joining me in this episode. And if you enjoyed the ride and if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe so that you can watch the next episode and see if we can keep this win streak going. Okay guys, thanks very much, and once again, if you have any ideas on what you think I should do with that golden beast, let me know in the comments. Until next time, Tal out.